Hey guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC once again. We're going to talk about the lower degree, 15 minutes, 12-hour time frame, 6 hour, and all that good stuff, right? So just about like 12 hours ago, I gave you guys an update regarding price pushing to the upside up to like a 9660 to 10k area. We got a massive rejection just about 10k area, okay, with a very good volume in terms of like a lower degree. As you can see, the volume, we're going to talk about the lower degree hourly first before we dive into the 12-hour and 4-hour time frame and stuff like that, right? So as you can see, basically the volume we got in this area on Binance, it is roughly around 20,000 selling pressure, guys, on the hourly time frame. Most of the time I used to expect like 11 to 12, but 20,000 kind of remind me of let's see, the one we got just about like a 13k area, the first sell off at just about 13k range. So it could be, it could be the top, at least for the short term. We gotta be very cautious in this area and not be expecting like a further move to the upside. Yes, we can still pump to up to like a 10.5, but I wouldn't be too bullish, right? So as you can see in this area, we got like a massive dump, roughly around just about like from 12.7 down to like a 12k area with a very big volume. But you can see price managed to basically push back up to like a 13k. So as soon as we got this big selling pressure, I was like, guys, we're about to hit the top, so be cautious. And you can see like it basically dump like with a three-way move pullback and a very fifth wave move to the upside, right? So, and you take a look at the structure, it is kind of similar, okay? It is kind of like the same type of structure in terms of like a volatility, right? So basically, if we go back to the current state of the market, we basically just dump very aggressively down to a 9,500 range. Do this, right? So just about like a 95.80. I think the current low, it is just about like a 95.50. So that's what I was expecting, at least for the short term, for price to dump down like to 95.50. So what are we expecting, at least for the short term? We're expecting at least like the 21 EMA, which is just about like a 9400, which is also your 15 minutes 100 EMA, right? It doesn't matter how you look at it. If you like to take a look at the lower degree, it is your 15 minutes like a 100 EMA, right? Or you're basically your hourly 21 EMA going to be supporting the price just about like a 9400. So let's see if the bears can drop the price down to like a 94 to a 93.50 range for a possible pushback up, okay, to try to retest like a 10k area. I don't think we're gonna break it as of now, but we're at least gonna try to break 10k within the next few hours and so on. So volatility gonna be all over the place within the next few hours, so you just got to be very cautious, right? So now let's take a look at the basically 6-hour time frame. 6-hour time frame, nothing much, okay? No sign of reversal so far. Even though we're dropping, I wouldn't be too bearish from like a 6-hour and onward. We gotta wait like at least within the next like a few days in order to break the 6-hour 100 EMA. You guys know 21 EMA and 100 EMA are very important, like a moving averages. It doesn't matter which time frame you're looking at it, they always okay play a very crucial role. Even if you take a look at it on the 8 hours time frame, you guys know I don't talk about the 8-hour time frame too much, but if you back test it, so you can see like the dump we got recently, we double bottom just about the 100 EMA on the 8-hour time frame. Even if you basically let's do this, you back test it, and you can see like this 100 EMA was a resistance before the big dump down to like a 3k. You can see like was a massive support, a pushback up. So we could be playing the same scenario again, all right? We could be playing the same exact scenario like from the 10k area we got just about this area. As you can see, after we dump from like a 10.5, we got a support from the 100 EMA on the 8 hours, and once again after we dump from 10k, we got a support from the 8 hours 100 EMA. I'm not saying like it is going to play out the same way, but at least for the short term, what I'm expecting, all right, on the 6 hour and so on, right, I'm expecting a drop down to break this 100 EMA at least for the short term, and make another, another lower low, because I don't think this lower low is basically crucial enough. In case, like, if we want to make another one, it is going to be if like the bulls make another lower, lower highs, it is going to be very crucial. A lower highs and another lower low, it is going to be very, very, very crucial, because we got a possible bullish setup. I don't want to be too bullish, but we got a possible bullish setup. If we just make this move and break this top, it is going to be bullish, okay, because it is going to be flat, right? So, but at least for the short term, if you make your flat, make a three-way move, with a lower high, just about like a 0.618 to 50% pullback, again, it is going to be very bearish, just like the move we got in this area. All right, you guys remember, I was looking for BTC to for this move, for BTC to go back up to 10.1 to 10.2, right? But it did not. All right, it did not push back up. We got this capitulation, a pushback, a drop down, and I was like, okay, let's get this three-way move all the way back up to like a 0.786, but we couldn't, right? We couldn't, right? So at least for the short term, we could be expecting something like that, right? So let's take a look at the 12-hour time frame. Very crucial. 12-hour time frame. Try to basically MACD. We talked about it just about 12 hours ago. We're looking for MACD basically to push back up, but it is going to be very bullish. So we gotta avoid basically making this crossover. The bulls, okay, if they want to push to the upside, they gotta get this crossover. The bears, if they want to keep the price down, they gotta avoid this crossover. Avoiding this crossover gonna mean a lot, guys, because it means MACD gonna have to basically turn very bearish, right, at least for the short term, and it means like we're gonna have to basically make a new low just about this area of a low 8K to like a high 7K area. So pay attention to your 12-hour MACD, at least for the short term. If the next 12 hours, right, we bears basically managed to keep price below like a 96 to 95 range, we most likely gonna avoid this crossover. RSI, basically nothing much we can say about RSI. It is looking incredibly bearish, right? Still making some low highs, following the trend line. We could face like a a beautiful RSI, oversold RSI. All right, so, and the good thing is, like, whenever the RSI 12-hour is oversold, right, we make a new lows. All right, so you take a look at it right there from since like October, I think, right, since basically September, right? You can see like September we basically oversold. We made a new low right there again, just below 30. We made a new low just again, okay, just below just about like a November, late November, we made a new low, right? You can see it, okay, you can go back there. So we double bottom in this range, and once again we made a new low just about this area. So what does it mean? Okay, it means if, okay, we don't have to, because we could be moving sideways. Okay, we could be moving sideways. Like I say, we could be doing all this nonsense before getting to this area of oversold territory. So it means, right, at least for the short term, if we're going to be breaking like a below 30, we're going to be making a new low below like a 3K area. We could expect it, right? We could expect it, but it doesn't have to play out perfectly. All right, it could take forever basically to get this 12-hour time frame to be oversold, right? So let's keep that in mind. Major target to look for to the downside within the next few weeks, right? So let's say we're not going to break 10.5. okay, let's say the bulls gonna be weak enough to not break 10.5. We could be looking for this range of 0.618 to 50% pullback. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for just about 6800 to like a 6200. Okay, that's the next range of sideways correction accumulation before another push to the upside, right? So let's see if we're going to be able to retest low to mid 6K range, and then basically before basically accumulating within this range, right? Market is very bearish. It is not like we're in a bull market. We've been making like basically lower highs since like a 14K, and since 20K bits is basically been trending down, even though we just like experience a new halving, and most people are going to be expecting like BTC to go to the moon, but let's see. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys also the British pound and versus the British pound, USD, and BTC, right? A very good compelling comparison. Let's see, let's take a look at you guys. Where you at? So let's take a look at it on a weekly basis. BTC on Bitstamp, right? And we're going to take a look at the pound right there. Okay, so if you take a look at the pound, right, guys, I showed you the comparison between BTC and XRP. We also got another similar pattern. Okay, I showed you this pattern before. Versus XRP got the same exact pattern as the pattern I'm about to show you. And if you take a look at it, right, you can see these two patterns. They are basically pretty much the same exact thing. Okay, same exact thing. Okay, so just pay attention to this area for BTC. That's the only area you need to pay attention to. And for the pound, you just have to pay attention to this area. So if you take a look at it, we got a nice dump just by this area, right? And we got a another three-way move pullback, and another dump to the downside. Let's change it to blue, right? And after that, we're getting this move, right? We're getting this move in green, right? So if you take a look at the pound, right, we got similar move. We got this dump down, right, in green, and after that we got a three-way move pullback. Okay, most people are gonna be like, oh, we double bottom, we're going to the moon, and it was just a correction. And you can see like we got another move down in blue, right? And what you got next, right, you got this move in green, right? So what do you expect next for BTC to do, at least for the short term? I showed you in terms of like Elliott waves, but this is not in Elliott wave perspective. It is just like a patterns recognition. You got it on XRP, you got it on you know, the pound, also making the same exact you know, correction as basically XRP. So it is just confirming, like, you know, most likely, okay, the bear is going to be stepping in. So that's the move we're expecting from BTC right there. As you can see, this dump, we got to get this move down from BTC. And this basically comply to our basically WXY correction, and we're expecting a massive move on the macro scale to at or below 3K level within the next few you know, month, few weeks or so on, right? So I would be expecting this move, at least for the short term, within the next few weeks. I'm not sure if BTC is going to be able to break you know, 4K in 2020. It could be like in 2021, because we could still make some sideways correction and stuff like that before breaking 3K. It's not going to be easy to break 3K, but at some point, most likely, if the bears, you know, do a very good job, they most likely are going to be breaking basically a 10-5 area. So pay attention to basically a possible reversal if volume going to be increasing within the next few weeks, few months, right? So similar structure, guys. I just wanted you guys to clearly pay attention to it. Within the next few weeks and few months, we could be seeing something similar to this, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to basically join our public Telegram group and basically join our premium group. If you're interested about our premium group, you can just send me a message and I'm gonna send you basically the link to our premium group, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.